Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you. It is the look that I'm wearing right now. I wanted something that was fall inspired and was going to be really warm and just kind of make you think of fall. Fall is my absolute favorite season, shocker, just like every other girl on the planet. But seriously, fall is my favorite. I love it. I love the chilly weather. Sweater weather is seriously the best. I decided to really make the eyes pop with this look. I added a little something extra to really just kind of jazz it up. If you have blue eyes or even green eyes, this eye look is going to be amazing on you. It is going to seriously make your eyes like piercing blue or really bring out the green in your eyes, especially the blue. I have kind of a mix between blue and green eyes, and I feel like whenever I have this eyeshadow on, I feel like I have like electric blue eyes. Obviously I don't, but really it just brings out that color and just makes your eyes look so vibrant and beautiful. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, definitely do so. I have so many new videos that are going to be coming out, so many good ideas. Can't wait to share with you guys. So anyway, I'm going to shut up and get right into the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoy. Bye! So I'm starting off by priming my eyes, nothing new here. This is just going to ensure that my eyeshadow lasts longer and also just cover up any redness or veins on my eyelids. And then I'm going in with MAC's Texture. It's this extremely beautiful, extremely warm brown with a lot of terracotta tones in it. And I'm just going to pack this all over my eyelid, really just making sure to get that color on there and just make sure it's nice and deep and rich, because this is such a beautiful color. You really just want to make sure that it's nice and rich. And then once I pack it on, I'm just going to kind of move my brush back and forth in my crease, and this is just going to kind of start some preliminary blending, just so it's not super harsh on that outer edge, but we are going to blend it more. And then I'm taking Soft Brown by MAC as well, and this is just a nice light brown color. And on a fluffy brush, just going to put this all in my crease. I really should have done this before I put the texture on, but I forgot, so I'm doing it now. And then I'm taking Uninterrupted, this is also a MAC shade, and I'm just going to put this all in the crease. This is just kind of a different color warm brown. It's a little more like kind of mustardy and orangey, so I think it just adds a little bit using this different warm brown. And I'm just going to put this all around in the crease, and then just making sure to blend it out really well. I'm even going to turn my brush a little sideways and just kind of fluff it around just so it's nice and blended. And then of course go back in one last time with a big fluffy brush to make sure it's really blended, because we didn't blend enough. And then taking Swiss Chocolate, another MAC eyeshadow, I'm just going to put this on the outer corner of my eye. This isn't really even going to be that noticeable, it's just going to add a little bit of dimension. You can make this even darker and really smoke it out if you want, but I'm just going to leave it kind of light, and I really don't want this to make a statement by any means. I just want it to be more blown out. And if you want, you can add some more texture if you feel like you lost some of that intensity. And yeah, that's it so far. Then, for the absolute best part, I'm taking Stila. This is the Gilded Gold. This is their Magnificent Metals. I mean, look at this stuff. It is so pretty. And this is definitely just going to take it to the next level. I'm just going to dab this all over the lid. And as you can see, look at that beautiful sparkle. You seriously just cannot beat it. It's so beautiful, and it just looks so pretty mixed with this warm brown. So, and I think my favorite part about these Stila Magnificent Metals is it doesn't feel like a sticky glitter. It really just goes on like an eyeshadow, so you can't feel it at all, and it just adds so much. I mean, look at that. It's just so beautiful. It totally takes this look to the next level, and it's just gorgeous. I'm just going to put on some liner. I'm just using my NYC liner, nothing new here. Just making a nice little wing on the outside, nothing too crazy, but just enough. I really like this liner because it's really easy to apply, and also it's really cheap. So there we go, there's my liner. And then I'm just going to use some foundation. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I've been using this for a while now in True Beige. I just kind of dab it all over with my Sigma F80 brush, and then just kind of swirl it around to make sure it really blends in nicely. But yeah, I pretty much just put this all over my face, and that's it. Then I'm just going to take some concealer. This is MAC Pro Longwear in NW20, and I'm just going to put this all underneath my eye area, and then I'm going to kind of blend it out, paint it on with this concealer brush. This does not do justice to my Beauty Blender. My Beauty Blender works so much better, but to be honest, it's really gross, and I didn't want to use it. I really need to get a new one. So then I'm also just going to take some down my nose in between my eyebrows and a little bit on my chin just to highlight all these areas of the face so it looks nice and even. And then I'm going to use some Stay Matte powder. This is also by Rimmel, and I love this stuff. I use number 20 Nude Beige. I'm just going to put it all under my eye area and also just all over the T-zone, all over my T-zone. This powder makes your face look so flawless and matte. I love it. I wish that I had tried it sooner because it's been out for a while, but it's really amazing. So then I'm just going to contour my cheeks a little bit using my NARS Ita brush and some Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced, I believe. I'm just going to put this all under my cheekbones and just kind of blend it out so it doesn't look too harsh. And then of course take it up onto my temples and on the top of my forehead just to even that color out. And this is also just going to help warm up my face a little bit more. And then once I get it all over my forehead, I'm going to also do it underneath of my chin on my jawline because I just don't have a very defined jaw, so I really like to do this. It just adds a little more dimension, helps a little bit. So then onto blush, I want to do something super natural, so I'm just using the color Rosy in the Smashbox Masterclass palette. I think it just gives me a little flush without being anything too dramatic because our eyes are really dramatic, so I wanted to keep it light. And then also from the Smashbox palette, this is, I believe, the Lens highlighter. It's really basic. I'm just going to dust this all over the high points of my cheekbones just to give me a little bit of a glow. And then I'm also going to put that underneath my eyebrows to highlight my brow bone. I also filled in my brows. Before, I just didn't show you, sorry. I used the e.l.f. Little Brow Kit. It works pretty well. And then I'm just using some mascara. I'm just going to put on about one coat. This is the Maybelline Pump Top Mascara, and I really like it. I've been using it pretty much all summer, and still am using it. So just going to put on one coat just to prep for some false lashes. And while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and take that texture color that's all over my lid and just put this all underneath on my lower lash line using this little pencil brush. And once I get a good amount down there, I like to go in with a darker color. So I'm using that Swiss Chocolate on like a little flat definer brush, and I'm just going to run this along my lash line. I'm not a huge eyeliner on my inner rim kind of girl. I think it makes my eyes look too small. So I like to do this because I think it really helps balance out that harsh top liner without having to do anything too crazy. So I always just do this instead of lining my inner rims. So then I popped on some lashes. I use the Red Cherry number 43 because I love them. And then I'm just putting some mascara on my lower lash line just to finish off the eye look. And then lastly, for the lips, I'm using a Rimmel lip liner called Cappuccino, and I'm basically just going to go in and line the outer portion of my lips. And then once I have completely lined them, I'm also just going to take that color in and start to shade it in a little bit. Okay, so don't freak out. I know this color looks so dark, but don't worry. It's once I finish it off, it's not going to look this dark at all, but adding this really dark outer color is really going to make my lips look so much bigger and more voluptuous when all is said and done. And I mean, who doesn't want that, right? So yeah, just filling in the lips, not all the way, just kind of blending in that outer line, I guess. So yeah, it's looking crazy. I know, but just hold on. It will turn out well. So I'm going to take the MAC Myth lipstick. This is just a classic nude. And I'm just going to put this all over my lips and kind of start to blend it into that really dark outer line. And then with my finger, I'm just going to kind of move the product around and make them kind of just blend together into this lighter brown color. And so this is the first step of making this super dark brown disappear and making her lips look bigger. So once I've kind of blended it in, I'm going to go back in with the lipstick and just add a little more in the center to make it a little more nude. And then you can stop there, or you can add gloss, and I'm going to add gloss. This is the MAC Flair for Finery lip gloss. Unfortunately, this is limited edition, but it's just a basic nude pink gloss. There's really nothing that special about it. But as you can see, look, it doesn't look crazy and dark anymore. It's just a nice nude lip, but my lips look a hell of a lot bigger. And here is a close-up of that gloss. It's just a basic nude pink. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed.